Okay, I want to welcome you to today's presentation that I call the Sys Extra. A lot has happened in the store that we are creating that we use as our case study. As you can see on the screen, a lot of product has been added. The uh, product category also has been added, as you can see on the screen. This is phone and tablet category having two products, computer and accessory having three products in that category, and also home and kitchen have nine products in that category. And then scrolling down now, you see that we have had a lot of more products added to the page. Scrolling down compared to where we stopped in the day 6 training. However, having done this, I discovered that I still feel like adding some further information to what to the 6 training, and that is why I come back to produce this video, and which I tag uh, the 6 extra. The 6 we have stopped at store payment method, store payment method setting, particularly talking about paystack. Now we still have one or two things to sort out with this paystack payment setting of a thing, but now that is what inform the 6 extra. And underneath I discovered that I need to do some widget setting on our store, and they show you how to add a new theme to your store in case you want to change it. Okay, and I've discovered one particular thing that we want to play around with, that is Shopping Plus, and also uploading new plugin that come with this new theme, because every theme has its own accompanying plugin that come with it that will make it to work properly and perfectly. And not only that, we also move to our pay stack where we stop, that is changing pay stack from test mode to live mode, and also an additional information on how to add live chat to your website or your store. So this is what we'll be doing in this day 6 extra video. So without wasting much of the time, let's get started the training. Now we go through the widget setting, adding new theme, and then the accompanying plugin that comes with it, and the setting also, and then coming back to changing pay stack mode from test to live, and then adding live chats to our store. Okay, so let's switch and move to our browser. So here is our store, and you can see as it is now, it doesn't show any widget except for only products, and probably it's showing category widget also at the top. Now we want to change some widget on this theme. So, and how do you do about it? Just go back to your back end, that is our WordPress dashboard, and then we look for appearance. Under appearance, you can see theme, customize, and widget. So we are customizing the widget of the theme. So now we now click on widget. We click on the widget to be able to add, and then the widget can be added either to home page sidebar, left sidebar, left sidebar, footer section, and right sidebar. But only those one, only the one that you activate, that will show. Now when you are talking about left, and here now we know the footer margin is anything at the bottom here, and then while the header is anything at the top here, and while the left sidebar is anything around this side, and anything around this side is right sidebar. So if it is any of the bar sidebar, or the side font section that you activate, will display whatsoever widget you put there. Now let's go back. Before I start pushing in all this widget, now first thing I need to go to customize. So customize, check the customize of my theme, and see the active bar that is available. Now look at sidebar. Now I will look at it. So only right sidebar that is active, because left sidebar has been disabled. You get it now, can see it's off, whereas this one is on. And also footer widget area is on. Can you get it now? So well, the next thing I will have to do now, since that one is done, then I will go back. Now I can now add widget to right sidebar. So which kind of widget? The widget has to do with your store. Is number one. You can add, for example, now this one has to do with can you see active product, display a list of active product. Can you see now product filter? So I can look at this one. Where do we want to put it? Let me see. I put it at the right hand side and I say add. You can see now active. These are the active product, and then when this is done, click on done. So and then let's see the effect of it. Refresh, come to your page and refresh, and let's see what will be the effect of that. Active product filter. Okay, display a list of active product filter. Okay, and again let's look for another one. Okay, I'm not going to use this. Okay, let's look at this product categories. Okay, so let's put it at the right hand side. So it's here. Now product categories, then name, order by name, product counts, show children. So just let us leave it this way. Then click done. Okay, and let me look for another one. And a list of products, list of products, a list of your store products. You see, let me put this one, I'll put this one at the footer. Then see add, and see that it's here on the footer. Save and click done. Then you can decide the number of products you want to show. Let's say I wanted this field number of products to show 5. Okay, and you can increase it, you can reduce it. Then click, and then you can decide to say all product, future product, and sales product. Let's say on sales product, and we save. So I think, and then it's okay. It's okay. And then recent product should display a list of display a list of a customer recent few products. So let me just the product that customer just filled and put it at the okay, put it here and add. So we'll check it. It's here. And then see done. Now after you have done that, the next thing is just go and refresh your page to see the effect of all you have done. There are some that you have to perform some action on your website before it take effect. Okay. Okay, can see now. This is the product, list of product, and this is recent few product. Can you see now? Let's use the footer area. So let's go here. Product. This is product in the starting. So product list and the recent few product. And you can see that one is displayed the footer out of the team. And now we look at this side and see now product category. So this one also product category has been displayed. So we have it in picture and we have it in list. So this side now is the right hand side. So we have product category, we have computer and accessory, we have phone, we have phone and tablet. So I don't know if there is a need for to adjust some things here, but this one has to have a proper space here. Okay, so let me see how we can manage that. That is sidebar. So you have to go to customize this. Team color. What's to do with team? This one. So I've now got the width of the sidebar. But when I wouldn't want to waste much time on this. But at least you have seen what we've been able to do with the widget now. So this is where you can play around with it. So I think this one active product filter. So let me put it at the right bar. See as this active product filter. Okay, so without wasting much of time, you can see now that you should be able to play around with the widget and see how you can push it across the section on your page. So that's just about that. Okay, let me see what happened with that. You can play around with it, tweak it. One thing about it is that if you put something there and it's not working the way you want it, you can always remove it and change it. So that's just one thing about the team and what you are doing. Okay. Okay, anyhow, I think with that we can move forward. Let's see, talking about adding widget setting now. So that is a few widget you can put. You can add more widget, but at least I've shown you the step by step about the widget. Now, let's assume that we want to change the present theme to another theme. Probably maybe you get another theme that you are fascinated, you are attracted to, and you feel like you want to change it. How do you change it? And also edit it to the setting. All you need to do is go to your widget, or go to your appearance. So for example, now let's say I want to change this thing that I'm not comfortable with it. So what I need to do, you always know that anytime you change your theme, you have to do some setting all over. Many of the setting you have done in the previous theme has to be done on the new one. So now I want to change this theme to something new that I would like. So all I will do is just come to appearance and click on theme. So after I've clicked on theme, I will wait for it to load. Okay. Now I have a theme that I've added to this list of my theme here. Can you see it now? This is the new theme I want to add. Here is the theme. I want to add shopping plus to the theme. Okay, but let's assume that I've not added it. How do you add it? So I've added it and I want to create a live preview to see how it will look like, how my store will look like before I activate it. Like you can see now, you can do a live preview. Live preview is what will show you how it will look like, so that you will see the appearance, what your site will look like after you have done that. So now can you see now, this is what my store will look like. Can you see now, this is what my store will look like if I install that thing. And I think I like this, I love this, it looks somehow mature for me. I love this. Okay, so what I will now do is that if I love this, then what do? I will go back. I will now click activate and publish, or go back here, go back to the theme page. Yes, now okay. So I think I like that compared to this one. So what I will now do is I will say activate. So immediately you activate it, you will see it will now replace this one. This one I will move down here to this place to take place of. Can you see it now? Shopping Plus is now active, and then the other one, Simple Storeware, is now back. So now the next thing is to go and refresh your page and see what has happened, so that you can be able to see what you need to correct and adjust in the new theme that your website is now here. Can you see it now? So this new theme has a slide. So if this one is a slide that came with the picture, slide picture that come with the theme, so you can change it with your own theme images. And then to do that, that means that you can use, for example, now that we are talking about e-commerce, so the best thing I can do is to use my product image to replace this one that I've seen on the screen. To get it now. So and now you can see now, this is my product category. Three, phone, you have two, and then these are the category we have. And now can I start from this place now? Okay, then can now, that's my product, and I can see it now. You can see it. I think I'm okay with this. Oh, okay. So what we need to do, and now how do you edit this? What we need to do is come here and then click on customize, or customize here, whichever way. So we want to customize the theme first. Okay. Look at the theme option. You can see what is available there. So theme option, header widget, lettuce, one widget. Okay, you can see what is on. Okay, you can select, decide to say, okay, you want how many widgets do you want in the header. So I can say, okay, I want 3. So that is the number of widgets you can add to the header. You can see now that we have 3. We have 1. This is 1, 2, 3. I think it's 1, 2, 3. And decide to say, okay, header widget is. Let's for the way it was, let's leave it at 1 widget, and then go back. And then let's see mini header. So mini header, you can play around with it. Mini header with social button and the likes. So I think mini header is this one. That's what to do it here. You can see mini header border. That's the address. This is the address, and then email. This is the email, and then our phone number. This is the phone number. So let me see. Working hour. It's okay. 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So you can see Monday to Saturday. So let's see. Yeah, I can add any other thing you want to add, you can see it, I can add to it. So that is working out. Okay, so then I can move here and go to social media. If I want to add my social media handle there, I'll just put it here. Open social media in a new tab or say okay, and then I will put the social media address in all the space available. But for now, I'm not interested in that. Okay, and then now coming to header, under header now, increase menu, size, logo, and the rest. So all this one you can leave it or you can play around with it. So I'm only showing you what you can do and then how to access it. So and then move to our home future slider. So here's home future slider. This is the slide. It will be sliding, and then I can enable, I can disable it. If I disable it now, you see what will happen. See what will happen. I see now that those images yes is gone. So that if I want it, I can enable it to come back. And now after you have done that, the next thing you have to do is select particularly no the slider height maximum height. The height is from here to this place. What is the height? 500 pixels. So let me see, I'm going to change it to 300. So let's see what we have. And see it has reduced. So you can play around with that one. And also I think there's a place that you can change the slide movement. Yes, you can change the slide movement. It says feed or slide. So you can increase it. And slide movement and change. So then I think with that, think what's next? Under the now sub header. Enable page type to enable to say page type section, not input. Okay, so just remove this. Okay. Sorry. Now onto layout. Just the particular enable section. Right hand side. Set sidebar position right hand side. Okay. New command sidebar right hand side. Okay. Now play around with so many things here. So I'll play around with so many things, and then filter header and filter will decrease it 120. So okay, so still under look at topography. Okay, let's see this here. Then look at filter customizer. Okay, this we are talking about copyright of a thing. For example, I want to change copyright in comment section. I'll just say copyright. Making sure copyright. My store. Okay, my store. Thank you so much. So I think that's it. Yes, now copyright 2021. So if I want to remove this one, I have to click on shift click to edit, press shift to edit. So but this is not the issue now. and edit it later. So then the next thing after we are done with that, we can go back. Now we move to site identity. You can change the line, you can change the picture, the image like you see here, you can change it and many other things. So play around with it. Then come back here again. I don't want this video to be too long. That's why I'm afraid I want to be in the with the rushing now. So then we move to color and change the color. I think this one is background color. So you can change the background color to whatever you want. If this is white present, you can change to anything you want. Then we move to the header image. So header image. Talking about header image. If you look at the header, add new image to. So if you want to change the header image, this is where you change it. The size must be 1600 by 300 pixels. You'll be able to crop your image and there. So you can add it. Just click here and locate, get the image you want to add it here. So that's just about header image. And we're talking about header image. We are talking about this place, this image. Okay, now background image. In case you want to add background image to add to as your background, so you can do that. And also we look at menu, talking about the present menu. So we have our menu. I've explained that one before. So these are menu. So we want the menu to show. Yes. So then we move to the next. We look at the widgets. I think we are talking about widget. So we have home header widget. We don't have anything yet. Okay, let me look at what we can do there. So let's see. Maybe we have anything you can add to make it different to just show how what it means. Let me use this one. Let me put this one there just to see the effect of it on our header and see where it will be. First, let us see. So I will remove it, but I just want to see the effect of it and see where you can see now. This is it. Where is it? Okay, look at it here at the top here. You can see it here. So which is not good. So we revive. We don't need it. We don't need it. So delete. So it is deleted and it will be removed. Okay, and then we look at blog sidebar. This one is not for us, we don't need it. This blog is not our WooCommerce. So we get WooCommerce, you can see now WooCommerce sidebar. So we have product categories, and that is why we have it here. And then active product filter. This one has to work until we have a product that has been filtered active, that shows that it's active. So with time it will show. Okay, so just let's see. Let's make it active product. Maybe some. Let's see. Let's see. Make it active. Come to the count. Make it active. Okay. And also. Yes, well, okay. Continue shopping. Then click on another product. We just want to play around with what will make a product active. So that is what I'm trying to do. Let me make this one also add to the cart. So let's see what will happen. Now that we want to make that happy. Okay, and then continue shopping again. So I just want to click on some product so that maybe that is what will make it look active with the widget we are placing there. So let me add this one also there. Okay, so now that we have done that, let me go back to the form. Okay, so let's see. You should be active, show active product now. people supposed to have active products, but it's not showing. So whichever we get, at least that is how to use the widget. So okay, let's go back to our dashboard. So this is what we have at the WooCommerce sidebar. Then we now have footer. So we have footer 1, we have footer 2, then footer 1, that is the product. We have under footer 2 now we have product, and we have what's called this recent few something. So maybe I would love to change this one because we put it on top of each other. That is why we have this footer part longer. Look at it here now. Look at it here. If you scroll down, can you see now that this one is under this one? So one is where it will be side by side. So I think I will do that later. And then we have footer 3. So nothing there. So I think that is all about the widget and the home page setting. So I taught this also in the previous video talking about home page setting. That is how to set our shop to be our home page where people will land when they type our store image. And again we look at WooCommerce. So we look at WooCommerce, we look at what is available there, notice, product catalog, then we have product image setting, then we have checkout. So that's that. So if you want to add a notice to your page, so and say we have this notice, you can remove it and let's see how to show here. So this is a preview. It will help you to see what you are doing if you want it well, and if you don't want it, you remove it. So let's see where it will show that it will show at the top and then you can dismiss. But I don't want it because it has blocked some important message information, so I will remove it. Okay, so with that, that is what you need to do to go through all your immediately you are adding a new theme. You have to know that you have to do some setting with it. So that's just it. So after you have done the setting, make sure that you click on publish. So with that, you have been able to save the changes you have made. Okay, so that is about that now. So let me go back and refresh our page. We have customized that. So I think I said I want to change this one. I don't want this one to be on top of this one. I want it to be side by side. So let me quickly go here. So we'll click here. So I want this recent few product to be at this side. So I will come to my widgets. Okay, I'll come to widgets. Now there's this widget I've added. Okay, no wonder this one has to be on. Okay, this active filter actually shouldn't be, it's blog sidebar, so it will not show. So I have to put it under WooCommerce sidebar. Yes. So okay, I think that is not. So it's not blocked. It is WooCommerce sidebar, and also the other one. I think we have one. Okay, here now footer 2. I want to remove this. I want to put this one. Plug it. Put it in footer 1. and leave this one down. Okay, so let's see. I think it's becoming that's been duplicated. Okay, that's it. So let me see the changes now. I think there should be something changing with what we have done here. Okay. Let me scroll back and see now. This one is now side by side. And let's see the other one. This category. The other one did not show. Don't know why. Okay. So that is, I think, that is about what I want to show you in this how to change your theme and edit it back. And then before then, this theme that we are talking about now, look at it. This theme recommends the following plugin: Customize, WooCommerce, Elementor, Product Compare, Quick View, Theme Plugin, Upgrade, and Theme Plugin. So all you need to do is that begin installing plugin. So because that's the theme that the plugin that come with this theme, and it will make it to work perfectly. So that is that. So I think okay, then install, then apply. So these are the theme plugin that needs to be installed with the so consider installing plugin from 1 and 5. So the installation 20,000. Installation process. Okay, patient. Okay, all installation has been completed. Okay, and then put it down to plugin installer. Okay, so it has been installed. The next thing is to activate it. So then select, click activate, and activate it. So that is what will make the new theme to work perfectly, because they come along with the new theme, and it must be installed and activated for the theme to work perfectly. So that's that. So let's refresh and see if there's any effect of all these theme on this all the effect of this plugin on the theme. So now after you have done that, there are some that maybe you need to do their settings, and some that you leave it, believing that it take effect on the theme and on your store. So I think there must be some yes. Okay, let's see the effect. Let me click on this and see maybe there's some effect of this thing that we have inflicted. So okay. Okay, so that is all for now, and in this aspect, in this regard. And then the next thing is what, let's see now, at least we upload new plugin that comes with your Thunder. Now it is time now for us to do the changing of Paystack mode from test to live, and then live chat with talk to. So that's the last thing we are going to do in this basis video extra. So when we switch back, then go to our page. So we want to, if you look at this, okay, let's go back to our page. Can you see now? Look at this. Paystack test mode is still Paystack test mode is still enabled. Click here to disable it when you want to start accepting live payment on your store. So let's assume that everything is now ready and is perfect for us to go live and begin to promote our store for customers and buyers to come. So what we need to do is, you see, you just click here. When you click here now, it will take us to the payment page. can you see now, it take us to our payment page under WooCommerce. Can you see this WooCommerce, and this is our payment page, and now it took us to the payment page. And now after that, what we need to do, we said what we need to do now that we are on this page is we now click on, or we have enabled it. And then the next thing you have to do, look at this side, test mode. So when you check this now, the Paystack payment method will remain on a test mode. Even if your site, you begin to drive traffic to your store and people want to make payment, then you cannot be able to receive real money because it is still in test mode. So we have to uncheck this, that is, you have removed this, uncheck. Look at something that happened now. Where I uncheck this, the information I put here and here will disappear. Let me show it again. It is on test mode. You know that I check test mode. Check test mode is a privilege for you to test the workability and compatibility of Paystack, so that you play around with it and see what it will look like when people trying to place order. And now when I check it, don't forget that I copy all this and this one from my Paystack store account, and then from my Paystack page, and I put it here. I put it there, the test secret key and test public key. Now that I want to go live, that anybody that try to make payment with Paystack, the real money will be deducted. So now I have to uncheck this, and immediately you uncheck it, check what will happen here and what will happen here. Uncheck. For instance, this one disappear, and look at what changed. It changed to live secret key and live public key. Once again, look at it again. When it was checked, it was test secret key and test public key. But now when it was checked, it is test secret key with the code, okay, and also test public key with the code. Now when I uncheck it, I want to go live. I see now it disappear, this information disappear and change to live secret key and live public key. So it means that you are now ready to go live, receiving real life money from anybody that use Paystack as a payment method on your store. So they will have to supply their card number, CVV and expiry date. Now that you have done that, you have to go and copy live secret key and live public key. Then you have to head to your Paystack page here. So let me refresh the page and copy the key again. Just a moment. Paystack must have, okay, I see it now. So we have to copy live key before we are using a test key. Let us finish slowly. Okay, can you see now that Paystack has logged me out because that's been long that I opened that page. So I need to log in again with my username, which is my email address, and then my password. So log in. Okay, now that I've logged in, now you can see now. Can you see this is live mode now, and then this is test mode. So what we need to do is now I will now copy my live public key and live secret key. So you start one by one. Click here to see the key. So Okay, so this is live secret key. Copy it, then put it here. Start. Now put it here. You can see live secret key. Put it here. And then live public key. Now come here. Okay. And see live public key. Copy it. Then show copy it. Then come back here again. Now paste it here. Okay, so now with this that I've done now, then Paystack payment method is now live on my store. So after you've done that, finish, just click on save changes. So with that now, Paystack will go live anytime that anybody want to use it. So be able to use it to make payment or receive payment. So you will receive payment on your store with Paystack now with real money. That is, people has to use their card to really make a payment. So that is with that. Now, without wasting much of our time further, let's quickly go to the last part of the something. Okay, we are now using the your setting have been saved. Okay, so let me see now. Let's quickly see. Let me refresh or go to home. Let's go. Now, while we are trying to load and test our Paystack now again, though I've played with that before, we just for the purpose of this game. So let me say I want to buy this. Buy. So it will add to all of I have. Okay, and see now it has been checked, and then let's say I put my name there, and then every other thing is there. So all the detail is there, and then these are the products on my check on my card and signal. These are the products on my card, and everything amounted to 360,000 naira with shipping flat rate 2,000 naira. You can see now. The next thing I was okay, I want to use Paystack as a payment method. If I use cash on delivery, or I use direct bank transfer, or to any of the three methods, but now I want to use Paystack and see what will happen. Select that and then use a new card. Then save it. Then say read the term and condition. Then so Paystack is loading now. So for us to see. Okay, I see now Paystack. So I now decide on the payment method you want to use. Now I use card. If you want to use card, so I will have to enter my card number there. So let me assume I want to use this, and I will now put my CCB there. You can see it now. So maybe I put down there and I click on pay. So then I'll be able to pay with my card. So that is about that. So I think with that we have been able to do justice to changing the Paystack from test mode to live mode now. So the next thing is to go to adding live chat to our store. Once again, join me as we continue with that before we round up this. Okay, so now for us to install live chat on our store. And what is live chat? Live chat is a system whereby when someone log on to your store, they can leave a message for you. through live chat. So if you are online at that time, you can communicate with them. If you are not online, then you can receive their message and get back to them through the same medium. So how do you go about this? Let's log in here. We come to our plugin. So we plug in, click on add new, and then we click on talk to. So that's the application we'll be using. And then here is it. You can see talk to live chat. Log instantly chat with visitor on your website with free talk to chat widget. So we just click install. Now you have installed it. Click on and then activate. Okay, so after we have done that, locate the theme that we just have plugin that we just installed now. Okay, this is it. You look at setting, or think it should be here also. Okay, another setting, this is it. Okay, but however, we can set it from here. Click on settings. Okay, sign in to your talk to account. So you have to register first, and then after that, okay, you don't have a talk account, go to talk and create one. So you can see it now. So and then from there, after you sign in, then you come to visibility. Always show talk to widget on every page, or if it is to be shown on every page, you on it. Exclude on page URL, but it's advisable to be on every page. And then privacy option, enable visitor recognition, to leave it like that. And then WooCommerce option. So now WooCommerce option, WooCommerce visible option, display on shop name page, can see it now. So and then let's see it, on it, and then display on single product page, yes. Display on product tag page, display on product category page. Okay, so let's see. So and then I need this one. Okay, and then this. So let's see, saving. Save it. Then before then, after we have saved it, so we need to look for create our account, because we don't have account before. But for this training, I think let's do the account setting. Create account. So you have to create account, then just click on talk to, or let me use my account. I think I have an account with them, so let me use it. Or I think let me create account for this training. So to show you how to create account, so we create account with talk to. So all you need to do is just create the account with talk to and log in. So this is sign up free. So you just log in, sign up, then just say money free. Okay, so just all you need to do is write your name there, your email address, and your password. Then you have created your account. That's just it. So just for the sake of this, let me say clear this, and then email I will produce admin at password. Okay, so sign up for. So with that now, with that, it has been created. So please select your language, English, create property. Okay, and site name Legos, this, and then URL, copy my URL, think of my URL. Paste it here. Enter reject me. Enter reject me. I cannot remember. I don't know what that one is perfect. And let's just let me know what live charts. Live charts. Okay. Okay. Next team member. You already have a team member that you want. So for now, I don't need. So go to next install widgets. Okay. Stop. Or you can also install for program non popular site. So if this one I'm not using this method. So this method is what I will do. So I think it is done. I have the plugin already installed on WordPress. So all I'm going to do is save this. Okay, now that I have created the account, and then this is my dashboard on talk to. Can you see it now? So now that the account has been created, the next thing I will now go back to my WordPress dashboard. Now account has been created. Now don't forget that we have played around with this one, so I have to log in with my address, email address that I use, admin at Letobis. Then I will enter my password. And then sign in. So now after you have signed in, can you see it now? You may go to dashboard. If I click on go to dashboard, it will take me here, but that's not what I want to do. I will now look at select property, click on this and select Letobis. And after I click to select Letobis, can you see now choose widget live chat. That is what I know. When we are creating the account, it asks for widget and I see live chat. So I will leave it and I will just say use selected widget and click on this. I will see now use selected widget. So I've clicked it. So it now says successfully added widget to your site. Can you see it now? So now let's go to my widget and see where it is. On the widget, you have to go to appearance and look at widgets. Okay, so let's see what happened. And by now I think something should be active on my site. Okay, so let's look for it. I think it should be here now. Oh, I can't see it. I can't see it. Okay. Just a moment, please. Let's go to our website and refresh. So to see if it has been automatically added. Okay, can you see it now? We are here. So it has automatically added. Can you see it now? We are here. So anybody that is online can click here. Can you see it now? Online, we are live and ready to chat with you now. Say something to start a live chat. So you can say hi. Okay, so that's just it. Can you see it now? So that's okay. So I think that's it. So that means that when you are online, okay, what is ringing here? Okay, it's ringing to me that live visitor. Okay, so that means that when you are online, you know what is happening here is that it's signal to me. So just let me click on. Okay. Okay, it's telling me that someone is online to chat with me, so that's just it. If I click on this now, you can see now, you can see that's the person message, so you can join and I can see, hi, how may I help you? Okay, so you can see now, and then if you go back here now, this is the second signal. You can see, hi, how may I help you? That is the reply. So that means that if someone is applying, you will be online and then log into your account and you can be able to reply the person. So that's how it will go about it. And now we want you to go and explore it very well. So when you explore it more, you'll be able to know how it works. And then I want to know more about my order placer and your shipping processing. Okay, now let's see. So you look at it, this is the dashboard now, so it's a new message and you reply just like that. All you need to do is just log on to your TalkTo account, so to reply anybody that send any message. So that's just it. Like I said, just go ahead and explore it to see how it works. Probably you log on to it on a particular browser and you chat on another browser, or you have someone to log into your store and be chatting using the chat, and then you are on another on your system and replying. See how you can reply the person. So that's just that. Thanks once again. I think with this we have come to the end of day 6 extra training, and I think it's worth it having this training. Once again, I appreciate your time, your audience, and your trust to be a part of this training. And I believe that every of your investment into this training counts, and it is highly rewarding. Once again, thank you once again. It has been the first of Oludela Tumiche. So we'll see you in the day 7 of this training, where we move to the second module of this ongoing training, which is digital store setup or setting. And I think we are going to have more speed in this, because we have most of the things that we know in this first module, talking about setting up a physical store, is what we are going to build on, just like we have a little different. So then see you in the day 7 video, where we start with module 2 of our training, digital store setting. God bless you. See you in the other video. Bye.